So here are the cars that I think will fail miserably, being released within the next year or so. I'm putting it out there on the record so you can tell me how right or wrong I am. Of course, I've left my most controversial choice until the end. So let's check out the first epic fail. And that is the Fiat Grizzly in SUV and fastback. They say it's the sort of everyday car for everyday people. They've made it deliberately rugged, given sort of signatures from the Fiat Panda there. It's another SUV. Fiat are known for their small cars and they do them really well. The latest Fiat Panda is showing that. Another quite generic SUV? I don't think so. And how similar does it look to the latest Jeep Compass on which it's based? It's not good enough. It's classic Stellantis doing something slightly different, but not different or distinctive enough, which is why their sales are suffering. I predict this will be a really, really slow seller, maybe just 100 or a few hundred a month in the UK. Next is the Audi A6 Allroad, one of my favourite releases of the coming year, and I'm really glad Audi are making it. However, an expensive jacked up estate when everyone else's answer is a big SUV is just not going to cut it. It's not sold well before and I don't think it's going to sell well again, but I thank you Audi for making it so I can have a go in one. And next is another Stellantis car, the DS number 7. Distinctive styling, distinctive interior, actually one of Stellantis' more individual attempts, and I usually slag them off for being too generic like I did with the Fiat Grizzly. Unfortunately though, going against Mercedes, BMW, despite a 700 plus kilometre range, it's not going to make waves. They do quite well in France, but in the UK and other countries, you're looking again at almost single figure monthly sales, I reckon. Nice go, but it's going to be a flop. Another one of my favourites on the list, but I think it's going to flop, is the Honda Super N. Ingeniously packaged inside, drives really great, looks really cool, but unfortunately really limited range. People are going to go for slightly better range, more practicality. It's going to sell in tiny numbers. It will become a cult figure, but it's going to be a sales flop, unfortunately. And if you're shouting at your TVs, look at the Honda E as reference. Great car, dismal sales. Next up is the newly launched Lexus ES. Lexus really struggle against key marks and China, and to release a luxury car with a charging capability of 150 kilowatts is kind of suicide, really. It's just not good enough for this sector, and I think it's going to really, really struggle. Next up is the new Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. Now, this is Mitsubishi's re-entry into the European market. It was a massive seller, particularly in the UK, and you still see them everywhere. But could it be second time lucky? I don't think so. The old one was pretty old tech, but people loved it. Plug-ins got a lot of tax breaks. That's no longer the case anymore. I think it will come back and they'll sell a few. I don't think it'll be a complete flop. We're not talking a couple of months, but it's going to be nowhere near the same level of success as its predecessor. Next is the Subaru E Outback. It's effectively a reskinned Toyota. There's been some shared engineering between them. The problem with this one is that Subaru has a niche. Their owners are very specific. They like rugged 4x4s, petrol driven with those Boxster engines. An electric vehicle is a complete departure from that audience. The rest of the general public don't really know Subaru exists. And range could be a bit better, charging speeds could be a bit better, Toyota's architecture isn't the best out there. So I think this will be a bit of a niche player. I love an estate, I love that they're making it, it's gonna be a flop. And finally, my controversial opinion. Now this one's getting a lot of press and excitement at the moment, and that is the Audi A2. Of course, it's based on the really innovative Audi A2 of the late 90s and early noughties. Yeah, they're shouting about efficiency, it's all groundbreaking, all of that great stuff. However, really it is an ID Polo with a bit of extra engineering. Is it as revolutionary as the last, which was a flop? No, it's a small Audi. It's going to be comparatively expensive. There are options that it's based on that are cheaper, and then there's China. So I can see why Audi are having a stab. I think it's going to be a flop. Let me know in the comments what your predictions are, or if you really disagree with something that I've said. Also, check out my latest, more in-depth video on the revolutionary slate truck. Will that survive? Won't it? Check that video to find out. And of course, if you want more of this kind of content, please subscribe.